Previously on neoplasticity.
For 5 long months, we have wondered what went wrong. I cannot. I will not let it happen.
But that's about it for now. I'll just have to go back and see what's going to happen at the green zone.
My oh my, this has been a strange week to say the least. I've been able to calculate where the device could possibly be stored. The device that can help end this horrible existence we've all been going through.
Good evening, Los Angeles. I just had to say that, at least once anyway. Well, this is another addition and entry to my log for whomever finds it or whoever I get to show it to. Interesting things over the past week. I finally got to chat with Samaa at the Green Zone Market.
This has got to be the best day yet. I finally got to talk to Chloe, and we sort of bonded. After we began talking, we spotted that big guy moving through the Green Zone Market area. We started to follow him.
Well, we followed him through the market for a while. Samaa was so skittish as to approaching him and didn't quite know what to say to him. And she finally got the courage to approach him when this older man stepped in front of us and introduced himself.
I was beside myself because I recognized him right away as the man who worked with my father in the same lab. He was skeptical at first, until I showed him a picture of him with my father. He was the Harlan Brooks. He admitted it, and we began talking. I felt bad for Chloe because she didn't understand much of what we were saying, but she kept an eye on the big guy we were following.
I finally got to meet the man called Conan, but not before I noticed 2 young women following him. Well, being the curious person I am, I approached the young ladies and asked them if they knew him and what business they had with him. The young woman, Samaa, recognized me from a picture she had of her dad and the Science and Research Department, which I was the head of.
And he was delighted that he was recognized after all this time. And after Samaa told him why we were following Conan, he said he was looking to talk to him too. So we all agreed that we should try and do it together. Safety in numbers.
When Professor Brooks understood what we were doing, he also wanted to see if this guy, who I now know as Conan the Bone Breaker, who the hell were we asking to help us? The term bone breaker wasn't exactly a comforting image brought to mind. But he is who we will need to traverse the city to get to where we have to go.
She then told me that she was on the same mission as I, and we all put 2 and 2 together. She introduced me to Chloe, a bright and cheerful young lady that has a way with people and was willing to help us communicate with this man Conan.
So we decided to follow him and see if we could convince him to help her on her quest. Anyway, so we followed this guy through the market until he turned a corner at the far end. That's when things got weird.
As we followed this Mr. Conan around a tent and into an alley, he just disappeared. A moment later, he appeared behind us, scaring the bejesus out of us.
Man, I don't know where this guy appeared from, but the professor and I started to talk at once. I could see the man was getting irritated with their verbal onslaught, when Chloe just stepped right in and said, "We need your help."
Fine. Meet me in Griffith Park tomorrow morning, 0800 hours. Don't be late.
Looks like love, but I can't tell. Sounds so loud, getting myself.